Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I am back to filming in my car. Isn't that fun? So today I wanted to talk about my Q1 review and kind of my goals for Q2 and what I'm doing to move forward right now. I am also, at some point today, I will be cleaning off my Kanban board and maybe even eventually getting my tasks for Q2 set up. I'm kind of at a wash at this point in the quarter with everything so just crazy. So if you didn't see my last video, schools have shut down here in North Carolina where I am at, and so we are attempting to homeschool the kids, which is funny. It's real fun. So schools are canceled. My kids' activities have canceled for the next foreseeable future. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to happen. The dojo's closed. The dance studio is closed. So at the moment, we are only leaving the house for doctor's appointments and therapy appointments, which that's still at least once a day at our place. So I'm actually sitting in the occupational therapy parking lot right now. I still have physical therapy twice a week. My daughter has speech therapy twice a week, and my son has occupational therapy once a week. So that's kind of where we're at. Thankfully, it's just down the road from our house, so it's not like we have to travel far. Our therapy and doctors and all that offices are taking huge precautions and sanitizing regularly, so I'm okay with going out for that stuff at the moment. Yeah, Q1 has been a roller coaster of a ride. I have very mixed emotions about Q1. So much has happened and so much has not happened that I am just struggling to stay afloat. Back at the beginning of Q1, I decided that I was going to go ahead and publish Legacy of the Necromancer, and so that was a huge project on my plate. I went through and did the edits on it. I went through and formatted it. I bought a new cover, and I went through a whole bunch of different technical difficulties getting it uploaded. I am still having some issues with my tax information in vendors. I think there is something wrong with my EIN number, which that's a whole nother problem I have yet to try to solve, but I got that done. I had wanted to in February start working on Frostbite, and what I did manage to do, I've kind of gone through and figured out what needs to be done. I have not gone through and done that yet. Also, through this process, I have been working on Will the Witch Still, which is the sequel to Legacy of the Necromancer, the book I published. And I have successfully replotted the end of it. I had to go through and figure out what I was doing. I kind of hit this spot where I've stalled, and I wanted to kind of figure out where I'm going. And it's been difficult to move forward past this section. Every time I work on it, I don't know if it's like the current climate and my mental, I've like just hit my mental capacity of just dealing with stuff, and I am having trouble being creative, or I have hit a snag in the story and the story's not working. So I went through and I replotted the end of it, and that helped. I've realized that instead of being 3/4 of the way through the story like I had originally thought, I'm only about halfway. So that was a big aha moment. And so I've been working on that. I'm still struggling with writing right now in general. My whole schedule's kind of gone out the window. I used to write while both kids were in school from about 9 to 12. And now the kids are home all day. I don't get to write between 9 and 12. I'm teaching lessons now between 9 and 12. So this past few days, I have tried to get up at 5 a.m. and do a 5 a.m. writers club. That's a thing. A lot of people just get up at 5 a.m. to get their words in for the day. And here's the thing with a 5 a.m. writers club. I like doing it. I like that sense of accomplishment of getting my words in first thing in the morning. But damn, that is super early in the morning. And considering the fact that I usually don't get to bed until like 11:30 at night, it's too much. I don't get enough sleep. And so the past few days when I'm getting up at 5, I've been trying to take like an afternoon nap, and it is just not working. So I'm at this like very hard and difficult point of trying to like figure out the new norm, while helping the kids to adjust to a new norm. And that's difficult. It is just really difficult. So I am trying to give myself some grace and just taking it a day at a time. I have been trying to at least sit down at one point every day and work on the story. I think it was Tuesday that I sat down and I got to write a whole 150 words. And that's more words than I've written in one. I think that was more words than I had written all of the last 2 weeks combined. And yesterday I only got to write about 60 words. Today I haven't written yet. I did not get up at 5 because I had a 8 o'clock appointment down at the hospital for my shoulder. So, and during all of this, the past quarter, I've been dealing with a lot of health issues, and and that's all separate from this whole virus thing going around now. So it's been difficult to be feeling bad and still trying to focus on work and still trying to focus on kids and everything else going around. While I did not accomplish all of my goals, I did not clear my Kanban board. Still a lot of writing tasks left. There's still 1 or 2 posts for Wattpad and 1 or 2 posts for YouTube videos that just didn't get done. And oh well. I am just like, at this point, I'm glad I went super light on my tasks and projects this year, or this last quarter. It really came in handy. So on to the next quarter. Sunday, and I had hoped to have all my tasks done to go up on my board. See my board? It's all nice and blank. The only thing I've left up there is the one project here that I know I'm going to have on my project list next quarter, and then the rest are like trying to meet those stats, and then of course today's video. But yeah, so it's been a little crazy here. I've been trying to keep up with the house, trying to keep up with the kids' schoolwork stuff, and just trying to survive and not be overwhelmed, and dealing with anxiety and all the fun, crazy stuff that is all happening right now. So I don't have my tasks done, but you know what? I still have another week to plan, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm gonna work on focusing on feeling better and taking some me time and just chilling. I'm home anyway. Just clean and organize and get things ready for a new day. So, oh, you know what? Let's talk about my goals. So sorry about the glare behind me, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, while I have not finished my tasks for this next quarter yet, I haven't gone through my projects or anything like that. I have made my goals and I've made a list of projects that I am going to attempt. Although with everything up in the air, I just don't know how much time I am going to have to get things done. Goals for this next quarter. Goal 1 is to work on writing and publishing books. That's just going to be a standard goal for me. So projects that I'm going to work on in goal 1 will be Will the Witch, Camp NaNoWriMo. Hopefully you can hear my son back there. I want to finish Frostbite and get it to an editor. Stuff like that. I will also look at promoting Legacy more, but I'm not sure how much I want to push that. Yes, I did publish it, but it was more of, I published it for my Wattpad fans. Goal number 2 is all about social media and connecting with my fans. So I'm looking at possibly reinstating a monthly newsletter versus a quarterly newsletter. I feel like I got better traction with a monthly newsletter. I just need to figure out how to, what content to push to my newsletter. Social media stuff, I'd like posting weekly rundowns of my writing stats to Wattpad. Posting more to Instagram, Facebook, look at creating a Facebook fan group maybe. Also under social media will be all my YouTube stuff. So all my YouTube videos, tracking my YouTube stats, stuff like that. Goal 3 is going to be all about my health, basically. I feel like I need to do a full goal just on this. And with everything going on, I don't want to have too many goals, so I'm just going to do those 3 goals. Health-wise, projects are going to be eating better, feeling better, getting some exercise, continuing with PT to help with my shoulder, and following up with doctors. I also want to do more self-care. I also want to work on decluttering my office because, y'all, it's bad. I tell you, it's bad. It's bad. So I want to work on decluttering my office and kind of cleaning out. I also want to do that with my master closet and my bedroom as well. I kind of want to go through like all the linens. We have so many towels. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so that's kind of basic self-care. I want to continue with tracking my tarot card readings, practicing more magic. And yeah, and that's kind of where I am at. I will over the next week get those tasks up on my Kanban board over here. Kanban board. And just try to be less insane this week. A lot of our meetings and the kids' activities are moving online to virtual classes. The kids' dance and martial arts have done that. All our meetings with the schools have gone virtual. My son's classroom, kindergarten classroom, is going to have like 3 or 4 virtual meetings a week. We're just trying to incorporate all that and stay hunkered down at home as much as we can. We're still going out for groceries. I went out this morning to fill up my gas tank and get groceries in what might be my last Starbucks for a while. So I am savoring this. But yeah, I hope you guys stay safe and let me know how you guys are doing in the comments below. Are you planning for Q2? What kind of planning do you do? Yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. So take care and I will see you guys next time.